Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Solar Gaming here, coming in for another long overdue video. As you know, school season has started back up, and I am grinding to get my work done and all of that, yada yada. You know how it all goes. So really important stuff. Tomorrow we have the release of Forsaken, and just before Forsaken comes out, I would love to just say what I think about the game so far and the previous 2.0 update. What I think about the changes made in both PvE and PvP, and what I'd like to see in the future and what I expect to see. So let's get right into it. So the PvP changes. We'll say we'll save PvP for last. We'll go into PvE and say what I like about that. So obviously we have the options for shotguns and snipers once again in the secondary slot and also the primary, which is beautiful. I think this is long overdue, but I'm finally glad it's here. We actually have more variety than we did in D1 in the primary slot now. As you know, before we only had, I believe it was Universal, Remote, and No Land Beyond as shotguns and snipers in primary, and now we have a couple, which is great. I think this change for PvE is a great one, guys. I think it's going to be very helpful in the Forsaken DLC. Obviously, the enemies are going to be much harder, so this change is very needed. The Aikilo shotgun, the Whisper of the Worm, that's obviously going to be my go-to, as well as many others probably. And whatever in the primary, you can rock whatever, which is great. So overall, that change is really good. I hope to see some much detailed and unique exotics in the future of Forsaken. I think we will get a lot of those. There is a website that tells you what all exotics are coming out. We are having some returning ones, I believe. I can't name them off the top of my head. They are House of Wolves related because it is a Fallen DLC. I know Queenbreaker's Bow is coming back and Lord of Wolves. So that's going to be exciting to see those two. I don't know how it's going to play out in the Crucible, but we'll see. So that is my opinion on... also... I do need to clarify, I believe the raid comes out in 11 days instead of the previous week that we are tuned to. This will be the longest they've waited to release a raid. And the reason for that, guys, is because they want people to not rush to just get set up for the raid. Instead, they want you to play through, get your gear slowly, enjoy the DLC, and that way you can enjoy the raid a little bit more thoroughly, as well as the grind up to it. So that's my opinions on PvE. I think it's very good. 10 out of 10. Would love to see more. So let's get into PvP now. The PvP changes. So it's kind of weird how this is all going down right now. You would have when you first told me that snipers were going to be reintroduced into PvP and 3-tap hand cannon was coming back, I would have been very surprised when you told me that there was absolutely no one using a sniper. And not absolutely no one, but I think we can all agree that snipers are not the go-to in the meta right now. Now the reason for that being, when you shoot someone who's downsights with a sniper with any gun in the game, it's gonna knock their recoil pattern into the sky. Not only that, it's very hard to challenge someone in the very beginning because there's 4 people instead of 3 like we were tuned to in D1. Now you're saying, well, one person, how has that changed too much? Well, team shotting in D1, right, it was a little bit more easier to get away from because a lot of people used very unique weapons in D1 because it was a lot more flexible on what you could use, and a lot of people would just challenge with random guns. It was only 3 people, so it was very easy to get away from. In this game, when you challenge with a sniper, it's a bit more of a 50-50. You're going to get the headshot without you getting shot at, or you're going to get shot right as you challenge and you're dead 9 times out of 10. The other problem with this is shotgunning. You're going to be getting ammo back constantly with a shotgun. And the reason for that is shotguns play close range. And they drop special ammo now, as you all see on the ground there. This is great. I love that it drops special. However, for snipers, it's not so great. We're long ranged. And whenever we shoot someone, we're going to have to go running over there to pick up the special, which their team is probably going to be waiting on the res, so you're not going to get it. The other problem is that we only spawn with 2 bullets. Yes, I know the whole icebreaker meta was out of this world, and as much as I hated it during year 3, I think most of us can agree that more ammo is better in the special slot. Now, something's got to change with not only the sniper ammo economy or special economy, excuse me, but something's got to change with the aim assist. I'm not really too sure where it went. I know it's lowered in D2. I know that. And a lot of you guys could say, well, it takes more skill now, which is good. Yeah, it's a good thing. But then again, you got to remember they upped the ante of people in competitive from 3 to 4. So aim assist is going to be a big thing now, guys. And it's taken a huge toll on hand cannons as well. As you know, ever since D2 released, there has not really been anybody that's been like maining a hand cannon. Not at all. I mean, you could argue against me and be like, oh, well, I use Dire Promise all the time. Yeah, sure, but I mean, Dire Promise versus something like a Crimson or a Vigilance Wing or Graviton Lance when it came out, I mean, yeah, your case isn't very valid there. Hand cannons have something wrong with them, and Bungie is going to address that before Forsaken releases. I'm not sure when they're going to address it. Maybe sometime today or tomorrow when it does release. I really don't know. But there's something definitely off either with the aim assist, the handling, or the stability. Because not like we're tuned to in D1, the headshots are very hard to hit. Or not hit, but may I say register. You could be shooting them in like the neck or just above their head, and it's not going to give you the headshot. You need to be pinpoint accurate with these shots. And in this meta right now, it really isn't worth it to run a hand cannon. Just because, like, the range deficiency, you might as well be using a pulse rifle. You know, like, what's it called? Inaugural Address. That's an absolute melter. You can see me use it in this video. Things like that, and then you got the shoddy for the closing gap. So really, hand cannons just, they don't have their place right now. And neither do snipers. So I would really like to see a change in that during Forsaken. I'm not sure if you guys do as well, but I definitely think PvP got the worst end of the stick on this update. I was playing today with my friend to try and grind for the Redrick's Claymore, and I don't know if any of you guys have it. If you do, tell me in the comments below, because I am so sorry if you had to grind for that thing. Me and my friend tried to get it. I'd say we're fairly good PvP players. We don't really have a team, so it's usually just a duo. You know how it is. You get shitty randoms, it's pretty much over. It doesn't work like when you're on PC. On PC, it's much easier to carry. But we're on console, so we don't really have the great advantage there. So that's really all I have to say about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if this PvP change was for the good or for the worse. I myself like to believe it was for the worse. But hopefully that changes. I would just really, really love to see the good old sniper meta come back. Not sniper meta, but all around choose whatever weapon you want meta and do good with. Of course, you can argue that you can choose whatever weapon you want now, but obviously it doesn't have the other half of you're going to do good with it part. Because in D1 you could really probably use anything, and if you had great aim, you would be rewarded for it. That is not the same in this game. You're going to be seeing pretty much the same weapons tagged along with a shotgun. Telesto, Inaugural Address, Vigilance Wing, maybe a sniper here and there. Shotguns, you know, you're going to see the Retrofuturist. You're going to see Sudden Death, close call, hand to hand, those type of shotties. Perfect paradox, Balligant. You're pretty much going to see all of those. I can just name all of them for you right now, just because I've been killed by all of them so much. And a few more weapons. You're going to see a lot more grenade launchers. Those got a buff, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, you're not going to be seeing any other guns just because of the meta. You're not going to do well with much other guns. So that's been it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Comment down if you want more videos like this. I will be uploading more Forsaken, definitely. That's been it, guys. Solar Gaming. Peace out. Oh my god. Hit from right side.
Now to battle.
Nice.
Got him down.
No. I don't want to go to Conway.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude.
Like, where was my fucking teammate in that scenario, dude? Like, shoot at the guy that's shooting at me. Like, he's not getting shot at all. I'm the one who's taking all the bullets.
There is a dude behind us.
Yeah, I saw that. Fucking retarded. Planning.
Enemy has set a charge. Make them regret that. Guardian down. An opponent stand.
Behind? Oh my god, dude.
The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains.
Where's that hunter?
I'm gonna go make me a,
Right here?
I'm gonna go make me a sandwich real quick. One of them.
Your team defused the charge. Close call.